And I'm so glad that you're bringing Scripture into this because it is very much scriptural, and it's crazy how, you know, we miss it, and
Yeah.
we just don't see that part of Scripture so often, or we don't look at it through that lens.
No, in fact,
Go ahead.
if I could just jump in, I was at a funeral, and it was for Fred's nephew had died tragically. It really was tragic. And as she's there, and you can just see this is just tearing her up, her family's trying to make her feel better. And so what are they doing? Oh, he's in a better place. He's in heaven. It says in Scripture, hey, you're going to see him again, reminding them all those truths. Hey, it says over here, God's ways are not our ways. His ways are higher than ours. And while all those are true, they were connecting their left brain with her right brain, and it was out of sync. And it actually made it worse.
Yeah.
It pained me because with that, her wailing and mourning increased. I almost crawled out of my skin. I wanted to call them all off and create this no condemnation, no suggestions, no advice. Don't kind of truth her anymore. Give her grace. And I just said, I am so sorry. That must have felt awful to have lost him. And with that, she started talking about it. And then when she paused, I just said, my heart, and I knew him too. He was one of my youth group kids. And I said, my heart aches too. I am so sad. And then I shut up. And I just listened, and she talked more. And I could see her whole nervous system calming down because she was no longer alone and because somebody got her. All of her family, they were missing her. And she just needed somebody to connect. I keep using heart and right brain interchangeably because the right brain is the relational, emotional part of us.
Yeah.
And people need that first.
Yeah, it was in that particular situation, they were trying to use logic, and she's so emotional. When you're that emotional, you can't use logic. So you have to meet them where the emotion is.
Yes, and so in a sense, her amygdala is going off like, this is not good, no. And all of her blood is in her right brain. And it's actually trying to protect her to keep her safe because they're actually not attuning to her. And so all of the blood in the left brain are cognitive, the thinking, all her beliefs. And she's been in church probably longer than I have been in church. But all of that went offline. So she had no access to that. She needed someone to connect here on a relational, experiential, emotional level. And that's the piece that's below the waterline that often pastors miss.